Hello everyone, today we are going to take a detailed look at this latest LEGO Star Wars set, the Dark Falcon. It contains 1,579 pieces and retail 330 New Zealand dollars. Also comes with 6 exclusive minifigures and based on the upcoming Disney Plus series Rebuild the Galaxy coming in September. Without further ado, let's take a detailed look at the Dark Falcon first. Obviously, it's an alternate version of the Millennium Falcon. The overall look of this Dark Falcon is very similar to the Millennium Falcons of this scale released previously. Of course, this has the dark and gray color to represent the dark side of the Force. And here's a top-down view of the Dark Falcon. I think it looks great. While it's not true minifigure scale, you have placed a minifigure around, you can see how big it is. And underneath, you do have a few gears, landing gear, but you can't actually adjust, so it's always stay here. If you want to remove it, then you just have to pull it off. You do have another shooter down here to represent one of the feature of the Falcon. And there are great detail design on the exterior. I particularly love, the lights over here, and then also the pilot area. You get the printed piece, which is really good. And the pilot area can be accessed just by pulling this part out. It's very simple due to the size, but you can actually have two-person or two minifigures sitting in the cockpit. A few sticker at the back, and of course you do get another shooter on top, and also this laser shooter here. You have two spring shooters at the front, and you can activate them by pressing your finger into the holes here. Before I talk about the building experience, we're gonna first take a look at the interior details. You can open up just like all the other Falcons released previously by flipping up here, and then each of the panel can be flipped up to review the individual interior like this. And it's pretty easy to flip them over. Apart from the minifigures, the interior is what set this apart from other Millennium Falcons build. Here we have two beds and a clip for you to place your spare spring shooters missile. While it's hard for me to show due to the camera angle, you do see a seat over here for, I think, probably Darth Charger. You have to wait to see the series to figure out who's sitting here, and then you've got all the panels to monitor what's happening around the Falcon. On this side, we've got some spare space, and of course, walking to the cockpit. You can't really do that with the minifigures. You have to imagine what's happened. And as with like other Falcon, which a bit hard to show, probably not able to show, but like there's the corridor here where the minifigure can walk through it. Actually, the corridor might be easier to show from this side, and another spare area with some surprise. On this side, we've got a prison cell, which I think is done brilliantly, and you can remove it quite easily to place whoever you capture inside. Just like the classic Millennium Falcon, you get the gaming area here, but instead of the iconic gaming table that you see in the movie, you have a much more updated version with two gaming seats, a game controller, a LCD panel, and then the game itself, and also a very PS5 looking console. And then still a little bit features. So for example, here is the entrance of the Falcon, which you can push down so that the minifigure can walk up from this side. And also in the center of the Falcon, you have this escape pod like thing that you can place two minifigure and fly out from here. And now it's all closed up. Before we take a look at the mini figures, let's talk about the building experience. So this is the first Falcon in this scale that I built. So I had a great time. I do own a Millennium Falcon from the Force Awaken movie, but I have yet opened and built that one nearly 9 years since I bought that set. You might have some concern, hey, because they look so similar, you might not get the full building experience. But I can tell you, you'll still get some new experiences because this is a new set. They have used tons of new elements around the build and also inside to keep the building experience refreshing. And he had the 6 minifigures included in this, and absolutely, this is the reason why I bought this set, and they're all excellent and exclusive to this set. So let's take a closer look at the individual minifigures. First, we have Darth Death, an original character, so I have no idea, what his story until, the Rebuild the Galaxy series released on Disney Plus and actually watched the series first. But this minifigures has very nice printing on the torso and the legs, and I love his hairstyle. I think it may not be new, I think it kind of released before with some other characters, and you can see he has a secondary face as well. And then we have the bounty hunter version of C3PO, and you've got the black arms with printing as well. And of course, he has red eyes, which makes him very creepy. And then we have Darth Ray and Darth Jar Jar, which is very surprising to have Darth Jar Jar because, even though I'm not a Star Wars hardcore fan, but there are lots of chatter online about, Jar Jar is actually, the biggest Sith Lord behind the scenes or something like that. But anyway, and I think the series kind of play into that and have this awesome minifigure with excellent printing, and then the head for Jar Jar is molded, and everything looks so detailed, and it's an excellent minifigure. And then we have Darth Ray here, which is a evil version of Ray. Um, you know, she did make an appearance live action in the Rise of Skywalker in I think in Kylo Ren's hallucination. I think is it Kylo Ren or Ray herself? I forgot the detail, but that did appear in brief moment live action, but in this animated series, then she will make a full debut. And then we've got the alternate facial expression as well. Unfortunately, they haven't included a hairpiece for her. Otherwise, it's an excellent minifigure, and I find very interesting that they use the binocular piece to create a double lightsaber. This is actually pretty cool. And last, we're gonna look at the two best minifigures, in my opinion, in this set, which is Beach Luke and Jedi Vader. Beach Luke is absolutely stunning. Just love the way he looks. Excellent print on torso. Basically, he just wearing this is it a vest or maybe a shirt, and you can see all the detail printing on his legs as well with his iconic blue milk. But the best part is not just how he looks, but also the facial expression as well. And he has some secondary face without the sunglasses. This is a pretty cool minifigures, and of course the Jedi Vader, which is the Jedi version of Darth Vader. Pretty much, it's Anakin Skywalker. But anyway, you've got really cool printing, and then the Darth Vader helmet in white. Everything in white is a excellent minifigure, and it's always cool to get alternate version of these iconic characters. And you can see underneath is a very benevolent old man, but without a secondary face. And this is the Dark Falcon. I absolutely love this set. I had a great time building this Dark Falcon here. I think it looks great, and tons of details, both outside and inside, with 6 exclusive minifigures that if you told me they're gonna have these minifigures produced a few years ago, I wouldn't believe you. Everything is just great about this set, maybe except for the price. Without discount, it's really at 330 New Zealand dollars, which is really expensive. Considering, the Force Awaken one that I bought 9 years ago only cost me $200. And I wouldn't have bought it this early if it wasn't a 20% off discount. And it does increase my interest in the upcoming Review the Galaxy series as well. So it's definitely a set that I would recommend, although the price is a little bit expensive. But hey, if you get a good deal, I think it's a set that you shouldn't miss. Let me know what you think about this set in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. And of course, you can always check out the videos of me building this set and how much fun that I had in the past 5 days.